What do we think of America? Shit. What do we think of shit? America. Thank you. That's all right. We love Europe and we love Europe. This video is a bit of a different one. I've never done this before. Before I get into the video, if you are new to this channel and you are not subscribed to us, please hit that subscribe button. If you ring the bell, you'll be notified every time we upload a new golf video. Yeah, we'd appreciate it. But today's video, as you've seen from the thumbnail, I am going to use a completely mixed bag of golf clubs, which I've rummaged around my house to find. Some of them brand new, some of them used, some of them I've used before, some of them I've never used before. So before we get to the golf course and I'll show you what is in my bag, just take a quick minute to comment down below. What do you think my full golf bag setup is going to be? Every single thing in my golf bag is something that I've been sent from a company. So the whole bag has been built at zero cost to myself. It's stuff that we've been gifted or we've been sent to review or whatever it might be. But get down in the comments and just have a quick guess. What do you think it is? Putter, wedges, irons, hybrid or utility iron, then woods, and then driver. Get in the comments and let us know. As soon as we get to the golf club, I'll set the camera up at the back and we'll go through what I will be playing with. That was hard work. Right, current clubs, starting with what you haven't seen yet. PLD Answer 2 putter. That is the current gamer. Wedges, you've seen these. We got the T22s from Mizuno, 58, 54, 50 and pitching wedge. Irons, currently using a split set, so 7, 8 and 9 iron are Mizuno Pro 221s, as you know, or some of you may know. 4, 5 and 6 iron, Mizuno Pro 223s, so like the kind of muscle cavity back versions. Then I also game a 3 iron, which is Mizuno Pro 225, so it's a really split set, 221, 223, 225. And then the old faithfuls. These are what are going to cost me probably the most strokes today not being in my bag. I have G425 driver and 3 wood. So what that means is we've got to now fill up the bag with the new golf clubs. We are going to start up the top of the golf bag. So the driver that I have dug out of my garage sale house is the new Mizuno STG. Low spin, 440cc head. We've done a review on this. This is going in the bag for today's little knock. That goes straight in there. Moving on to the 3 wood, we have none other than, you guessed it, Mizuno STG low spin, carbon crown, all the jazz. 3 wood goes in the top half of the bag. Now I've put something back in my bag that, if it does well, could stay in my bag. The TSR2 hybrid. Now shout out Titleist for custom fitting me and George for these. This is a 4 hybrid, 21 degrees, but it's got a super strong shaft in it, 6.5, 80 grams, quite heavy, low spin. So in windy conditions, which today are, this could be a little perler. The irons. So starting with my pitching wedge, because I didn't want to use my SM9 because I felt like I've used that too much before transferring over to my new wedges. I've actually gone with the Takomo 301 MB pitching wedge. Now, shout out to Takomo for sending these out. We've done a review on them. KBS Tour X130 shafts in these are the old shafts I used to play. I now play Dynamic Gold X100s, but that is the pitching wedge going into the bag. Goes at the bottom. 7, 8 and 9. Now forgive me because I didn't clean these, but the 7, 8 and 9 iron for today's knock is last model T100 Titleist. Now I had these in the bag for a good year or a couple of years even, and I haven't used them since I got my Mizunos, not once. So let's see how they do. They share the same shafts, X130 KBS stiff, extra stiffs, 4, 5 and 6 iron. These things still have the wrapper on them. I've never hit them, not once. They are the Takomo 301 4, 5 and 6 iron blades. So they're going in. I was thinking, do I do T100 4, 5 and 6 iron and then Takomo blade 7, 8 and 9? But I've actually played the Takomo blade 7, 8 and 9s already, and I haven't used the bladed lower iron. So I thought, you know what, Ash, back yourself. Use the blades in the upper half of your bag. Use your little cavity backs in the low half of the bag. Moving on to the wedges. These are also brand new in the wrapper. The Mizuno T24 wedges. So the new big brother to the wedges that I currently game, the T22s. We have got this in a 52 degrees with 10 degrees of bounce and a 58 degrees with 10 degrees of bounce. 52 is an S grind, 58 is their new V grind. They go straight into the bag. Last club. I'm actually looking forward to using this. Little Q, shout out Brett at Pure Putt Studio. I am gaming, don't be fooled by the head cover. I lost the original. It is the old Lab Mez Max. It is getting another run out today, maybe another lease of life, I don't know. So there it is, the full bag setup. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see what I can shoot. Right, first hole, par 4. Long one. Do I really want to hit a blade 4-iron off the rip? There's no. I want to hit driver. I want to hit driver. Christ, you couldn't draw it up any better than that. You could not draw it up any better than that. It wasn't the cleanest of strikes, but it never really does feel 100% for me anyway. Like with it being a smaller head, that 440cc SDG, unless you like completely screw it out the middle, it always does feel a little bit off-centered, in my opinion. But behind the ball, it is one of the best looking drivers. The shape on it is just mi bueno. Just 130 back into the fan. Full pitching wedge probably, back pin. It's all over it, but it might be a little bit short. Yeah, it's gonna spin down that ridge as well. Didn't quite catch it. But now it's down to the old Lab. It's down to the old Lab to 2-putt. Come on, Lab. Come on, boys. It is so stable, this thing. It's just so big. Stop it. Oh. Nearly. These little fast ones is where I struggled with the Lab. Great for them long ones, if my memory serves me right, but the little slow ones, I just feel like it comes off hot. I done well that time though. Take a par every day. Do you know what the worrying thing about that as well is? I'm such an impulsive person. If I putt well with this today, that PLD that I just got will go straight out the window and this will go back in the bag. I'm shocking for stuff like that. As I go around the 9 holes as well, I am going to try and let you know as much as I can about the feel of the golf clubs, what they're like at address. Just because when else am I going to have like 27 different golf clubs in my bag at once? Tacomos, I'll get onto in a minute. I didn't strike that pitching wedge dead centre. It was a little bit low, but they do usually feel a touch on the firm side. What do I do actually? Do I hit the 3-wood now? There's going to be other. I'm going to hit the 4-iron now. I'm going to lay up short of the bunker. Rip that. You see what I mean as well? Like the top line for a blade, you got a bit there. It ain't crazy. It's just quite short from toe to heel, but top line wise, looks like you're just looking down on like a muscle cavity kind of thing, I suppose. Let me tell you one thing I've not missed though. I haven't missed in the slightest. You see how high that 4-iron went? KBS Tour shaft. High. Right, now is the time all of the ASMR freaks have been waiting for. There we go. There we go. 87 yards, 52. I don't know yardage with a 52. It's looking good though. Stand down, soldier. 1 for 1. Well done. It looked a little bit closer from back there, but I'm sure with my trusty Lab putter, this will not be a problem. Oh no. Oh no. I just had a funny feeling when I was putting all the clubs together today. I was thinking, I've just got a brand new putter and I like it. But that feels so good, and I had a sneaky suspicion it was going to feel so good, and I didn't want it to, I'm going to be honest with you. Not for any horrible reason, it's just the PLD is so pure, but that just feels so good. Right, par 5, narrow as you like. TSR2. Come on, just find the fairway. Do what you're supposed to do. That is so good. Am I going to have to just change my whole bag setup at this point? This was a bad idea, wasn't it? For someone like me where like equipment gets in my head so much and I feel like I'm using the wrong stuff, this was a stupid video idea, stupid. We haven't even hit the T100 yet. Imagine if I stand up. Definitely one thing I can say with absolute certainty is the Tacoma irons, the blades, they just feel a little bit too firm off the face for me, so they've got no chance whatsoever. Theoretically, nothing should have any chance of coming into my golf bag. Everything is relatively new. I'm happy with the way that I'm playing, but this is how much of a sicko I am. I can't just let things go. It'll play in my head. I'll be laying in bed tonight and I'll be like, shit, how well did I hit that hybrid? Or like, that lab putt was rolling so good today. It's just the way I'm wired, weird. Let's hit the 5-iron, just try and get it over that new bunker up there. Still got the wrapper on, look. Oh. Right, just clear it over that trap. I haven't zapped it, but it should make it. See, I hit that okay and it just feels so firm. Go. It has carried the bunker. You're not going to get the glare, but like, it's very, very, very shiny. You can kind of see it there. It's very chrome. Let's test this one out then, shall we? I won't ASMR the wrapper again, I've done it too many times. Get some zippage. I mean, it spun loads, but I just completely whacked it through the back of the green. Tell you something, if this goes in, I mean, what the fuck, I don't know what to say. Oh my God, that is so close though. I can't actually use it again though, can I? Like, let's be real, I've just got a PLD. Can I? That's the one so far. Literally, when I tell you this is for no other reason apart from I'm getting impatient and I want to hit it. It's 122 yards to the front of the green. It is back into wind, but it's a pitching wedge every day of the week. But I just want to hit the T100. Nostalgic reasons, you know? That is a timeless classic looking iron. Will that ever look outdated? I don't know. Titleist knocked it out of the park with that one. Oh, pushed it. Pushed it. Might need to go. No, we're on front edge. Even that was like a low strike, not the best strike, but it still felt noticeably softer than the Tacoma. These are good irons, these are. I think I'll always like Titleist irons. You know, they're just good irons. They're just bloody good irons, but the Zuno are just very good as well. Quite feel so stable though. I genuinely haven't putted with this since I took it out of my bag. End over end though, it hasn't gone in. Would it have been any better than my PLD there? I don't know. It was end over end. Stay at 1 under though through 4 with a random set of golf clubs. Stroking next, it's going to be a 4-iron. If hit well, we're going to be able to hit my 7-iron into the green, my T100. Wind's going to be like into off the left, so good 4-iron. Could even hit hybrid, let's see. Might hit my hybrid again. We've gone to Como. It's Como 4-iron, I've teed it up a little bit. I'm just going to try and rip this. Ripped it, but it just feels firm. It's gone downwind now. Oh, that's perfect though. It just feels really, really firm off the face, that does. Let us know in the comments as well, do you like keep old clubs, or are you someone who, as soon as you get a new set of clubs, you just sell whatever you've got? Me personally, I'm trying to become more of, I used to be like, something new, sell the old stuff straight away. I'm trying to, obviously it helps, don't get me wrong, like, we get sent out a lot of stuff now, but we could still sell some of it, but I'm trying to like not sell stuff and hold on to stuff and build up a bit of a database or collection of golf clubs, because you're always going to come back to something. I've said that about putters before, and I think it's the same for woods, hybrids, irons, whatever it might be. Like, if you can afford not to, I would recommend not selling it. Oh, we've got 186. Look at the state of this, look. That is just neglect, isn't it, really, at this point? That is just neglect of a golf club. A little bit toey, might be a bit short, or it might be the number. Short, bouncing, front edge. With how the lab's been going, I could definitely putt this. If I was in a competition or trying to score, I would putt this, but I'm just going to use the 52, little T22, and just bump it onto the fringe and try and chase it in. Nicely executed, Ash. Nice. I just like simplistic wedges as well. It's what Titleist have always done really well. It's never been too fancy, like all singing, all dancing. Like some of the Callaway wedges, you've got like loads of holes in the back and colour. It's just simplicity, just a forged bit of goodness straight from Japan. Par 5 now. Driver brings the water into play. Freewood brings the water into play, but I haven't hit the freewood yet. Yeah. Let's go with the old STG. It's just a very small head. Doesn't really suit my eye, to be honest, but we'll give it a go. I've just ratted it into the trees. That is free off the tee. Fucking hell. Right, hybrid. Playing free. Perfect. Why don't I just do that the first time? She gave away a stroke, 2 strokes there for nothing. Do you know what? That's what I think Ping do well. Like, yeah, they make really forgiving woods. I love their woods, but their shape is just completely different to any other freewood on the market. Like, totally different. Like, that Mizuno isn't too dissimilar to like a Titleist freewood or a Callaway shaped freewood. But when you use a Ping wood, when you go back into something more traditional, more circular, it just looks so strange. Like, so strange. Still got bloody miles to the hole, and I've just lost all confidence with that freewood. So, just gonna hit the old Tacomo 4-iron and then up and down for a bogey. Nearly shanked it. Head's gone. Head's gone. Head's gone. Come on, T24, something special out of you now. Be the number. Sit down a touch. Great distance control, just 10 yards right of the flag. Come on, lab, do your thing now. Come on, lab. It's a double. That is a double bogey on the card. Disappointing, that. Disappointing. If I had to grade the new equipment so far, lab going back in the bag, 10 out of 10. Wedges, super pure, 10 out of 10. Tacomos, 5 out of 10. T100s, just for nostalgic purposes, I'm going to give them a 6, 7 out of 10. Driver, 6 out of 10. Don't like the fairway wood, just my personal preference. And these have got stiff shafts in them as well, so these aren't custom fit for me. TSR, pleasantly surprised, 8 out of 10. Par 3 next. I don't know if this gets there. We're going to find out. That wind could be hurting, you know. Come on, wind, you've got to bring that round. Great number. Lego. Close. Close. Still one over. Still one over. I've actually really liked this video if you've enjoyed it, man. I've really enjoyed it. 8th hole now, group in front's just let me through. They're walking down the fairway, I'm gonna have to hit the driver. So you drive every single day of the week this hole for these back tees. Hopefully I don't rat it. Hey. Hold, hold, hold. Ping, I think, just have me by the short and curlies, you know? Just the shape. I even like the sound now, the forgiveness. It's probably all mental, but I just can't get over it. It's too far left, I reckon. Never enough. Never enough zush. Cheers, lads. Let's quickly run through them, lads. Do apologise. Little part there though, not bad. I think I got a bit lucky not to hit the trees and stay in because I ratted that driver again. Hit a decent wedge, thought it was a bit too far left, but routine 2-putt. Hybrid 6-iron chip putt. That's the plan. Step 1 complete. Perfecto. Perfecto. Well done, TSR. After this video, I'm going to have to play a few more holes with the lab. I'm going to get my golf clubs back out of the car and just hit some putts with the lab, and I'm going to bring my PLD out as well. I'm going to put them head to head, and I'm nervous. I'm going to hit a 6-iron layup short of this bunker as well, but I'm nervous. Last one, just for old time's sake. There we go. Hold, 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 hold. Sit, 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 sit. Cool, I literally couldn't have dropped it closer to that bunker. That felt softer though, to be fair. Talking about simplistic looking irons, that is pretty good, isn't it? All right, bit of a dog lie, so I'm just gonna chip a little 52, get it releasing up the hill. Simmer, simmer, simmer. Pretty tidy. I'll get the flag for you. Used one of these before? Lab putter? No? Do you line your putts up?
Yeah, I do.
Give that a line up. Let me take this off quickly. What's your name?
Hugo.
Hugo.
Yeah.
What do you play off, Hugo?
I play off 13.
We're currently 1 over par.
Yeah.
This is to get back to even par through 9 holes.
Yeah.
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Oh, he hasn't hit it. Hugo. Clean it up. Clean it up. There's a little 1 over par. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's the new clubs. Thanks, Hugo.
Thank you.
Subscribe and like and follow for more. Adios.